There's an old saying that faith is a journey, not a destination. Simply put, it means that we must never become stagnant in our faith. We are meant to learn, to grow. We are meant to continually develop and nurture our relationship with our loving God. And we are to do it as long as we live. We must keep moving toward God, keep learning, keep growing. It has been so with humanity from the beginning. In the earliest days, humans recognized that there was something, someone greater than themselves, someone that created them and the world they lived in. Motivated mostly by fear, they knew that they must pay some sort of homage to this God or these gods, or the crops would not grow, or the hunting would be bad, or the women would not bear children, and all kinds of other misfortunes. They could not yet grasp the concept of an all-loving God, so the image of an angry tyrant God prevailed, a God or gods that must be appeased. And of course that meant sacrifice. Different civilizations practice many different types of sacrifice, but one in particular seemed to stand out, that of human sacrifice. Eventually God began to reveal himself to humankind, and some of his earliest, most significant revelations came through Abraham. And we hear of a most significant revelation today. Abraham is going to sacrifice his son because it is what God asks of him. His heart is breaking, but wait, God stays his hand, and God reveals to him that he does not desire human sacrifice. God tells him, look, you want to offer a sacrifice? There's a ram over there. Sacrifice that, but not your son, not another person. I don't want that. Thus, a new image of God begins to emerge. Many other revelations would be handed down to Abraham, Moses, Elijah, and the others, paving the way for that perfect sacrifice that would be freely offered by Jesus and lovingly accepted by his Father. And even though we are the benefactors of that perfect sacrifice, we still hear, especially in this Lenten season, that we should sacrifice with acts of self-denial, prayer, thanksgiving, fasting, almsgiving. And these are worthy sacrifices, but they tend most often not to last beyond Lent. So the question I always come to each and every Lent is what sacrifice, what conversion is my God asking of me? And I have always found one prayer especially helpful. It comes to us from a homily by that modern day martyr, St. Oscar Romero. To those of you who are familiar with this prayer, I ask your indulgence. For those of you who are not, I hope you find it helpful. It helps now and then to step back and take a long view. The kingdom is not only beyond our efforts, it is even beyond our vision. We accomplish in our lifetime only a tiny fraction of the magnificent enterprise that is God's work. Nothing we do is complete, which is a way of saying that the kingdom always lies beyond us. No statement says all that could be said. No prayer fully expresses our faith. No confession brings perfection. No pastoral visit brings wholeness. No program accomplishes the church's mission. No set of goals and objectives includes everything. This is what we are about. We plant the seeds that will one day grow. We water seeds already planted, knowing that they hold future promise. We lay foundations that will need further development. We provide yeast that produces far beyond our capabilities. We cannot do everything, and there is a sense of liberation in realizing that. This enables us to do something and to do it very well. It may be incomplete, but it is a beginning, a step along the way, an opportunity for the Lord's grace to enter and do the rest. We may never see the end results, but that is the difference between the master builder and the worker. We are workers, not master builders, ministers, not messiahs. We are prophets of a future not our own. Amen. We cannot do everything, but do something. This is our Lenten challenge, our sacrifice, our permanent conversion, to change something, to do something, not necessarily a huge change, but a change that will move us forward on our faith journeys, always closer toward our ultimate destination, to God Himself.